snuggles are really nice, aren't they? But there does come a time when you do want to put your baby down in their own cot for their naps. Today I am answering your sleep question. What is the best way to transition my 3-month-old from napping on me to napping in her cot? And I'm going to give you some tips and strategies to get your little one napping reliably in their own bed. So stay tuned. Hi, I'm Nikki. I am a mother to 3 beautiful children and one of the founders of Little Ones. At Little Ones, we specialise in infant and toddler sleep and nutrition. We are passionate about helping families improve their little ones' sleep and overall wellness through establishing healthy sleep patterns. We would love to help you and your family through our comprehensive sleep programs, which are housed inside our custom-built app. So please visit our website, www.littlenones.co. So let's talk about your 3-month-old and their nap situation. There are a couple reasons why your little one might prefer to nap on you. One of those is that that's what they're used to, and that's a very easy pattern to fall into, especially in those newborn days, and it is actually really nice snuggling your baby to sleep on the couch. However, if you have older children or things you need to get done around the house or for yourself, or some work, for instance, that you need to do, you really need to be able to put your baby down to sleep in her cot for her naps. The good news is that at 3 months old, your baby won't be too ingrained in any existing sleep habits. And so it is a lot easier at this age to start gently changing some of those habits and implementing some new ones. To get your little one sleeping in her own cot for her naps, there are 2 relatively simple steps in the process. The first would be to make sure your little one is being offered naps at the right time, meaning she's not overtired or undertired, so it's going to be easier for her to settle to sleep and to nap well in her cot in the first place. Our sleep programs can certainly help you with that by giving you the ideal nap structure for your little one at each age. From there, all you need to do is gently transition your little one from sleeping on you to sleeping in the crib by initially doing some hands-on settling for her in her cot. So that would mean making sure she is good and ready for sleep, popping her down in her cot, I would say pretty sleepy or almost asleep, and then leaving your hands on her, patting her, soothing her, so she's still got your calming presence with her while she's falling asleep. If she rouses between her sleep cycles or needs to nap for longer, you can go back into her room and continue that hands-on settling. Once she's comfortable with being settled to sleep and falling asleep in her cot, this way with your presence and with your physical touch and your soothing, then you can slowly start easing back on that soothing so that eventually she's able to go into her cot pretty much awake, a lullaby or a sleepy phrase, and she's able to drift off to sleep on her own. At 3 months, something that will also help this transition is having your little one swaddled, if it's still safe for her to be swaddled, because swaddling does replicate that feeling of being held and that nice tight feeling that babies are used to, especially if she's used to sleeping on you. So I would definitely swaddle her before her naps, and you could implement a few additional tools such as using some calming white noise to help her drift off to sleep and stay in the zone for sleep. My 2 key takeaways from that are make sure that she's really ready for sleep and not overtired or undertired, and then using some really hands-on settling with her in her own cot initially, and then over time you can just ease back on that as she's more comfortable sleeping in her cot. I hope that's helped with how to get your little one sleeping in her cot for her naps instead of on you. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like this video, and we would love to hear how your little ones are napping in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.